So this is the second part of the GlideRecord API demo. Okay, so in this tutorial we'll be looking on some more methods which are quite useful and which are part of GlideRecord API. Okay, so as we always started, right? So consider this as this is the UI which you are seeing, which you will see once you log into the system, the ServiceNow system. And for the editor purpose we'll be using the Fix script console. So to write a script I will execute, I will write the script over here, and to run the script we'll be using a ServiceNow provided console which is a background script. So let's start with one example. So for the first example purpose we will take a function called order by. Okay, so what order by does, it will sort the data based on the field you have provided into ascending or descending order. Okay, so let's start with the code. So we will do, as always, we will do variable gi incident equal to new glide record. Okay, and we'll be doing it on incident table. Okay, and then sorry, it should be camel case. Okay, so it should be gi incident dot, I will do order by directly. Okay, order by, and on which field, so I will provide short description so it will be easy to understand. Okay, short description. Now what we will do, we will do gr incident dot query. Okay, now I will do while loop. So while gr incident has next element, what we'll be doing, we'll be simply printing ts dot info. Okay, we'll printing incident number. Okay, which will be equivalent to gi incident dot number plus, will put short description, and we will give a space and we will put incident dot. Okay, so let's try to run it out. Let's see the result. So it should give it in ascending order, ascending alphabetical order, the short description. So I will simply run it out and let's see what output we are getting. Okay, so I made a mistake, I guess. Instead of dot, I placed comma. We'll run it again, and as you can see all the incident are sorted based on the alphabetical order. Okay, now there is another method called order by descending. So it does opposite to what order by does. It sort the incident, it will sort the incident on the reverse basis in the descending order. Okay, so it should start from Z till A. So let's try it out. So it's, I will simply add descending over here. I will copy this code out. Okay, so as you can see over here, results started from numeric, then alphabetic E, B, C, like that, right? So now it should be opposite to that. Okay, I will run. Okay, I made same mistake again. Okay, I will run it out, and now you can see it started from Z till A. So it's in a reverse order. Okay, let's move to the next function. I will comment this out. The next function is set limit. So set limit, as the name suggests, it will set the limit on the number of records. Okay, so let's do one thing. First of all, I will write a GlideRecord variable. So the next function is set limit. Okay, so what I will do, variable gr intent equal to new GlideRecord. I will give incident. Okay, and what we'll do in the start, we will simply give dot query. Okay, and then while gi incident dot next, we will simply print the incident number. GI incident dot number. Okay, so let's try it out. Okay, what exactly, how many incidents? We will get all the incidents with this code, right? Because we have not specified any condition or not even set the limit. So you can see we got all the incidents. Now what the set limit does, it will give, we can specify how many incidents we want, and it will give that many incidents only, the first few records. Okay, so I will give GR incident dot set limit. So this is the context for the same, and I will give 5, so it will return only 5 records. Let's see if it works. So as we have seen, it has provided a lot of records. So I will run this out. I have just added one script, one line. It's GR incident settle bit. So let's see what it can. Now it has given only 5 incident records. Okay, in the output. So now let's move to the next one. Okay, the next one is query method. Can create, can read, can write, can delete. Okay, so next we will take the example of, so I've already explained you the methods, I guess. So the next example will be can create, can delete, can write, and can update. So this function will check whether a user has an authority to create. This will check whether a user has authority to delete. This will be like whether a user has an authority to update, and there should be read, sorry. Okay, and this will check whether a user can read the data or not. Okay, so let's take one example. So what I will do, I will create variable sure student. Okay, and we will do new. So I logged in as admin. Okay, so let's see if admin has all the rights or not. Okay, so I will do incident. Okay, and now I will give incident dot query. Okay, now what I want to check, first of all we will do if, let's print it out, gs.info. I will do can create. Okay, let's see what values I'm getting for this user profile. Okay, so it will be GI incident dot can create. In the similar way we will type for can create, can read, okay, and then can write. I will give can, right? So this will check the ACLs on the table. Okay, the access control list, whether I have the access or not, whether relevant access or not. So can delete, sorry, can delete. Okay, and now I will further extend this code. Key if I'm having, okay, I'm having create plus and read and write. So I'm looking for all kind of access. Okay, so and write and delete. So if I have all the access, okay, then I will simply print a message. Let's give some good message like I can do whatever I want on this table, right? it means the same. So let's try to run it out. Let's see if I have all the rights or not. If I have, so let's see. So as you can see, being an admin, I have create access true, I have read access equal to true, I have write access equal to true, I can also delete the record. So as mentioned, I can do whatever I want to do on this table. Okay. So this is what that method is. Now moving on to the next method, which is, I will comment this out, which is getRowCount. Okay, so what getRowCount, based on the query, getRowCount will create, uh, it will give the number of rows it got extracted from the database. So it will be number of records in the database for that particular query. So the method name is getRowCount. Okay, so let's take an example for that. So I will give variable gr incident. Okay, variable gr incident equal to new record. Okay, it's on incident table, and then I will do gr incident dot query. Now we will check how many records we have on the incident table. Okay, so for that I can see I don't want I have to iterate while loop and then raise the counter. I can simply use the get row count. So I will do gs dot info, sorry, info, and I can give gr incident dot get row count. Okay, so let's try to run this in this query and see how many records we have on incident table. So I will paste it out, I will run, and boom, we have 90 records present on the incident form. Okay, now let's move to the next method, which is has next. Okay, so most of the people are confusing has next and next, so I will show you the difference between them. So let's consider has next first. So what has next does, it gives you the information that for this particular query, do we have a, a record present after this particular record of after this point. If yes, it will return true, else it will return false. Okay, so let's do one thing. Okay, I'll copy paste this out of variable incident query. I will take this also. So what I did, I again queried on incident table, and now what I will do, I will check whether I have records or not. So just now we checked, right? We have 90 records, so it should return true. Okay, so I will do incident and dot has next. Okay, so you can see determine if there are any more records in the glide record. Okay, so we know there are around 90 records. So let's try to execute it out, and it returns a boolean value. So true, it has records. Okay, now what will happen if I replace it with next? Okay, let's see the difference. So if I replace it with next and I copy paste the same code, okay, let's see the difference. Is it something different? So if I paste it out, what it gives? Oh, it also gives the same result, right? But what is the difference between has next and next? So has next only checks whether we have the next record or not. And what next does, it checks the record and it moves the pointer from to that record. Okay, so let me give you one example. Okay, so suppose I have, okay, if I write a query like this, key variable gr equal to new incident, okay, this, and if I take if I have gr incident dot has next, if has next, then I will simply print number. So as I told you, it will simply give the information. It gives the futuristic information ki, okay, we have the next record or not, but it doesn't have the pointer to that record. So if I click this out and put it in the script, let's see what happens. So if I run, it didn't update anything. Okay, I will, okay, sorry, I will give it like gs.info for send number, and I will give number. Okay, so let's see what it gives. Oh, it didn't give the any value, right? Because it's simply checking the futuristic value, but it doesn't have the pointer to that value. Okay, if I change it to the next, so it will check the futuristic value also, and it will actually move that pointer to that value. So let's see if I do it with next. So yeah, it gave me the value, okay, it has, okay, the next element, and it moved to that next element and thrown the incident number over here. That is the difference between has next and next. Always keep it in mind. Okay, so has next we generally use when we just have to check whether we have a record for this query or not. Okay, without moving to that record. That time for the check purpose we use has next. Okay, now again revisiting the get method. Okay, from the next tutorial. So in the last session we have used the get method with sysID. Now today we'll be using get method with the number. Okay, any unique value you can use. So I will do a variable gi incident, sorry, and so I will comment this out, equal to new glide record. I will give incident. Okay, and I will give incident gi incident dot get. Now today we'll give two attributes, name and value. Okay, but keep in mind this should be a unique value. So number is unique for our record, so we will give number. Okay, and I will give some value, comma, let's take the incident list, let's take this value. Okay, so it will be number colon and the incident number, and let's try to print the description of short description of that incident. So right. Okay, add it. Now if I copy paste this, so let's see whether we are getting proper value or not. I will run it out, and it has a short description of incident size 1. So you can see it has the same short description. So we can use the get method like this also. Now moving on to the next record, next method, it will be getLink. Okay, so what getLink does, it provides you with the link of that particular record. Okay, so it will be getLink. So again I will do variable, I will copy paste, actually I will copy paste the same. So what I'm doing over here, variable gi equal to new incident. Okay, gi incident new GlideRecord incident. I have taken the number. Now I want to get the link of this record, right? So I will simply type gs.info and then link for this record, and I will give plus GR incident dot get link. Okay, so let's see, its incident number is 0031. Okay, so let's see it out. I will take a step back, I'll put my code, paste, and let's see what we are getting. So now we are getting incident.do. Okay, and this is what we are getting as. So let's take this one, okay, and let's paste it. So this is the base URL, right, for the system. In front of that we will put the URL which we got. Okay, so let's try to hit enter, whether we are getting the same record or not. Boom, we are getting the same record. So it gave the link for that record. Okay, now let's move to the update. Okay, so for update, what we'll do, we'll take one record. Let's take this record only. So let's continue with this example. So gr.incident, right now for this the short description is incident #1. So if I want to make it incident #6, so what I will do, variable gr equal to new GlideRecord incident, we got the incident. Now what I will do, gr incident dot, because I want to update the short description, right, so I can give simply /8 I will give. Okay, and then I will do gr dot, so till the time I'm doing gr dot update, that record will not get saved into database, it will still there in the session. Okay, so we have to update, we have to call incident dot update, and now let's just execute the script out. I will take a step back. I have ran the script. Okay, and now let's see. Now the incident, you can see the symbol when the record is updated. So you can see system administrator has modified this field. Okay, and it got modified with #8. Okay, now let's look into the delete one. Okay, so for the delete one, let's consider I want to delete this record itself. Okay, so what I will do, I already have the script, right, so I will like gr.incident get incident, and then as I told you previously also, whenever you want to delete some incident, first confirm that you are getting the proper incident or not. So we'll try to print it out. Okay, so I will do simply gs.info, and I will give let's print the incident number itself, because once the record is updated it's gone. Okay, once the record is deleted, it's deleted, so we just want to be confirmed. Okay, so let's paste this script out. Run. Oh, we got the same record. Cool. Now we can simply go ahead, and what we can do, we can simply type gr incident dot delete record, and what it will do, it will delete that particular record. Okay, as the name, it clarifies from the name itself. Okay, so I will run this thing out. Let's see what happens. So as you can see, one record got deleted. Now we have this record, right? If I try to refresh it out, Okay, you can see record not found, that means it got deleted. Okay, now let's move further with delete multiple. So suppose I will go to the incident table now. Okay, I will go to the incident table now, list now. Sorry for. And suppose I have a requirement that I want, let's create an encoded query. So what I will give query, I will give a query like short description. Let's take the data which we have created from the last session. So short description contains hash. Okay, symbol. I will run. So you can see we got around 8 records. So I will simply right click over here and copy query, go back to the script. Okay, and now what we'll do, okay, variable incident equal to new glide record. I will type incident. Okay, and then gi incident dot add encoded query. I'll paste the query which we had. Okay, and then I will do gr dot incident dot query. Now we have to confirm whether we are getting right records or not. So what I will do, while gi incident dot next. Okay, I will simply print. Okay, incident number. Let's give a space. Plus we'll give short descriptions to verify whether it contains hash or not. Okay, let's confirm. So once you practice, you will be habitual to this kind of script. Okay, it's not that tough. So you can see we got this incident and it has a short description. So you can see every incident has hash. Now we got confirm key, we want to delete this incidents, right? So I will simply go to this, and instead of I will remove. Now we will not iterate through each record and delete it out, right? We'll do to use delete multiple. So query, and then we will do gi incident dot, we have a function called delete multiple, so it will delete all the record for that query. Let's try it out. I will paste it, run. Let's see what is the output. Boom, it tells 8 record got deleted. Let's go back to the incident. If we click on this, it will refresh the list. Okay, so right now we have 8 records. I will refresh it out, and you can see there are no record available for that query now. Okay, now let's move to the next one. Last two methods. The one is not null. So what not null does, key, it will find out if we have to pass one attribute, and it will check, it will take the record which has this attribute as null. Okay, first of all we will check for null. Okay, so let's take again incident. Okay, and then we will add GI incident dot will add null query. Okay, and I will pass short description. Okay, and I will simply do GI incident dot query. Okay, and then I will print while and dot next. Let's print set and number plus we will give, let's give space short description. Okay, let's take this code and print. Okay, I didn't copy, I guess. Okay, so now you can see all this has empty short description. Okay, as we have given the null query on the description. Now there is another method called notnull. So what notnull will do, it will do the opposite of what null query is doing. So let's run it out. And now you can see we got all the incident with something in the description. Okay, so this is all for the next tutorial. Let's meet in the next tutorial with few more updates on the GlideRecord API. Till then, like, follow, subscribe, and stay with us to get more such kind of videos, okay, in the future. And if you have any queries, as I got a lot of comments in my comment box, what exactly you want to see from my side, okay, and I will try to create a video on the same. Thank you, and have a nice day. Thank you. Bye.